You know, this fucking disease upstairs, throwing books on the floor and stuff, you know, invading privacy and stuff like that, according to Google and Facebook and stuff like that, and all this social media and stuff like that. You know, to sit up here and be like, sit up here and be like, oh, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month and stuff, and she's a disease, she's a cancer herself, and it's like, you basically you're turned into a corpse. Now, whether she leaves or not, whether they say it's forgery that she's leaving, or whether they say, oh, we're just gonna attack you and stuff like this, and mentally attack you, it's almost against the law, and like you're breaking the law, like at the whole time without stopping it. And not any regular person would be able to take that from this weirdo upstairs. She's a disease. She's antisocial, and look, I go on and on and on and on and on, and on, to where you're like, you just live in a poor area, so like, so what difference does it make? I mean, shit, they say, this is funny, you know what I'm saying, and they stamp it as racism and stuff like that, and other stuff. But I mean, who else? Other than, I don't really know how to categorize it, but what kind of disease or system a person just insistently, just what do you call it, does this type of stuff? I mean, like, totally affect, disrupt everything, like, and social distancing and stuff like that, So I mean, it's against the law. Basically, it's against the law what you're doing to let it pass as, the Lord is living. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. I don't care if she was abused. I don't care if she was neglected. I don't care if she comes from a broken family. I don't care if she's dysfunctional and stuff like that. That's not my problem to fix. Okay, as a tenant and stuff like that. That's not even my that has nothing to do with me. That's not my problem at all. Totally. So, to be like I said, I mean, oh, we need you to fix this, and for the such and such and such and such. Well, you can go on and on. You can go on and be like, such and such, and be like, yeah, such and such. Look at my feet. If the doctors had a report, what's going on, my ophthalmologist had a report of what's going on. They say, man, you guys really did a number on his fucking body and stuff like that, and and all that stuff. And oh yeah, it's, right off it's like, oh yeah, he's tough though. You know what I mean? He's like, foo tough. That's like we took his tooth and made COVID. I'm like, what's going on here?
Thank you, and let me encourage everyone to get the book. I'll tell you, Tucker, real quickly. When I went on Mark Levin's show last week, is when it shot to #1. I'm willing to bet that you can match Mark in terms of.
So when this is all said and done, it's over. They put a homosexual up there or something like that. They put transgender, a real transgender, not some fake. Not some imposter like weirdo goat people, and like this just doesn't do anything. I mean, it's a total grievance. Like, what do you call it? A grievance, like you say, a grievance, living a grievance. Look at this guy. He's tired. He's tired. Really out-winded. He's winded. He's not fit to run for president. And even if he is talking about right now. And no one takes accountability. And I've been saying this shit over and over again. He's like, oh, we need this to be done. Fuck what you talking about, man. Fuck what you talking about. I'm saying, I break my phone. I throw this phone up on the ceiling. I wouldn't break the phone, but I'd break the sheet water.
Just a few years ago, even Joe
Like,
Biden himself
insurance
was
covers that.
Here he was in 2005, not in ancient history. We had air conditioning and jet traffic.
I want to be like, all I was saying was, rice or beans.
What it always is, a corrupt power grab.
Oh, this shit.
Summer of 37, Roosevelt had just
And she's inducing diabetes, and so you already know it's a diabetic situation, and it's criminal to be like to be like such and such. Why do I have to live underneath this fucking person like that? She's obviously the fucking welfare fucking shit trash, a whole bunch of trash like that, and be like everybody behind her that gets up behind her. Dude, if it wasn't for me, you would not know who this fucking person was. If not for me, you'd be like looking at this, I was like, God damn, what an ugly fucking hoe. If it wasn't for me, you'd be like, who the fuck is this ugly fucking bitch? If it wasn't for me, it'd be like, it'd be like, this is it. If it wasn't for me, you'd be like, bitch, get out of the way. If it wasn't for me,
The question is, do voters know?
you just like her because she has she holds the net worth because she says nice to me.
Understand
Other than that, after that, she's in the fucking gutter.
Jenna Ellis is constitutional attorney.
Her fucking family is a fucking piece of shit. They're not even fucking with her because she used to be a hooker or something like that, right?
This seems
And she's like, she's like, you just get lined up and stuff like that. She's like a sperm whale, like it's like a dried up sperm whale.
This is up there.
You know what I mean?
Court packing.
And like, you know what I mean?
Do you think the average person
I
understands
don't
what's
think
at stake?
I don't know. It just infuriates me to be like, you know what I mean? To be like, hey, you know what? I was trying to sit up here. All this is counterfeit, this forgery, this so-called. I don't know what you call it. You would call this something fraud or something like that. Maybe fraudulent or something like that, and something like that. It just makes it invisible. Therefore, the criminal activity irrelevant. What? Like, what are you talking about, dude? And then Placerville's like you're talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, boy, read this. Read this. Look at this. The colonnade of read it, board. Placer County's historic courthouse in Auburn is now beaming bright with pink lights to awareness, to National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This view was taken right before dusk last night. The pink lights will remain lit through the end of October. Did you read that? Now, if it wasn't for me, Lord, would not be nothing new about Mountain. Yeah, never was, never have been, never will.
Or even close to this radical.
Why don't you let me introduce me to your daughter?
That's a byword for radicalism, for revolutionary behavior.
Yeah, pulling what's left of your hair out. But you only got a couple strands. I mean,
Well, lockdowns have taken a huge toll.
yeah, work with what you got.
And